Peace, y'all. It's Thursday the 15th, I believe, right? Yep, October 15th. We'll be packing stuff up later on today into tomorrow and getting out of here tomorrow by lunchtime to head out to Grattan. Just got the Kenny just split. We left the camera on the whole time, and Kenny, there might have been some language on there that we don't want to put on YouTube. So she did fire right up. 2 blips with the starter to get the gas to the carb, and letting off the button the second time it popped. So third hit of the button, it started right up. So that's a good sign. Everything's good. We got the smaller tires on the back. We just did a couple quick, first just get it running, and then get it running and start it back up, get it running and get it to go clean. So it's fat and then goes clean when you're on the gas for about a 3 count. And the tack said 10-2, 10-3, 10-3. So we may have to tune on the clutch just a little bit. It had a much bigger sprocket on the back. It had a much bigger sprocket on the engine as well when we got it. So figure we ought to be close. I just put all this padding in here. And I laid down in here on the stand, and Kenny was here, and he's like, "Well, let me in there." And he rolled his ass over the side and peeled all my foam off of there, man. It wasn't in there an hour, and my seat's already botched up. But you know what? It is what it is. The original cover is shrunk so much, probably from me washing all that glue off with the acetone. It shrunk up so much that it literally, when I snap it on the snaps, it sits right across here like a hammock. It doesn't even sit down in there. So it's nice and comfy like that. I'll go with something like that next year when we get new tins and stuff in there, new pans. We'll do the same thing. This is sticky back foam. It's kind of too soft. I think that's why it peeled right out of there. Unlike this stuff here is really kind of a little bit stiffer and more durable. Yeah, we're ready to go. I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna run. I think it's gonna be good. With turn 1 being new asphalt, we're not gonna be able to go 10/10 all the way around the track. It'll be too slick down there. There'll be other places where the track is rough, and I'll be bouncing and jumbling around, and I can't see, so we won't be able to go. But it is what it is. We'll be able to turn laps and have a good time, and hopefully it runs all day. Briggsy as well. We're done. We're all done. We're ready to load this stuff up. So, got to get the fenders on the trailer yet. When Rich gets home, he's gonna help me about 2:30. He's gonna help me hold the fenders in place after I pre-drill all the holes. And we got self-tapping screws, so within an hour, that thing will be ready to go. We'll hook it up to my truck and we'll pull it over here, end of the drive. We'll get the hot rod, the shifter cart out. We're not going to take that to Grattan. We'll get that out of there and get it up in here, and we'll get these things loaded up in there and bolted down so they won't be bouncing around down the highway. So don't want to leave too much to do for tomorrow, because we'd like to be out of here by noon. But it's still going to be an up early kind of day and going. Got to load the fridge, pack some food, we got the big 2-gallon Tony C. What's up, Tony? Glad he's going to run the electrons on his 250 this weekend. Looking forward to hearing that. Nothing like the sound of a 2-cylinder 250 and fine tune, It's like a symphony. It's beautiful. So we're looking forward to hanging out around with Tony and hearing his cart run. Get the 2-gallon coffee pot going over there. We'll be drinking coffee. It'll be a nice, fall day, cooler day like today. So drinking coffee will be good. But should be a good time. We should have some fun running around in these carts and getting some people in and out of that one there. I know Brother Kenny's going to want to get into this thing at least once just so he can say he did it. But we'll see. I'll decide if Kenny's going to get in. Not Kenny. Kenny's not going to decide. I'll decide. So that's it. We're done working on everything. I was out here late last night. Got the brake pedal all welded up. strengthened up, new brake rod on there, added 3 different places for the placement of that control rod. Not sure if we're going to have to adjust some bias yet or not, but I do remember how to do that. Easy enough. Break the locking nut loose, and then you adjust the cross rod on there. So easy enough. We're just gonna go with it, man. We're just gonna go with it. We'll when we get there, we'll throw a wrench on. I peeled some of this wire off of here because it looked like it was a bread bag tie. You know, it didn't look like real safety wire. So I'll just put a wrench on that stuff at the track Friday evening. Make sure everything's this has got wire in it, but I don't like that. We'll probably put cotter pins in there. Same with this here. There's wire in here, but I prefer cotter pins. And, you know, that nut could literally make its way right off of there if it wanted to. So that's it. There's the Zip American, the Zip Eagle American in all of her pride with a Yama Dog scrap wagon on there and our hopped up Reevely Racing pipe on the back, which is that's the only fast thing about this go-kart right now. So that's it. From RPM and Racing Roseville. You know who we are. You know what we're up to. It's harmless, man. Harmless fun. Hang in there, y'all. We'll bring you some onboard camera. A whole bunch of it this weekend. God bless.